Hi guys, it's Sasha, and today I'm going to be drawing an OC of mine. She's called Zahara, and I don't have that many facts about her right now. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to make someone who was brown skinned with curly hair and sort of like me, I guess. But I wanted her to be someone who was calm yet strong. So at the moment, this is what we're going for. More on her later, hopefully, because I am probably going to be drawing her again. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm blocking out the colors as I always do. This is literally what my process is like. I just block out the colors first. And I'm just playing around with the different colors because the main topic today is going to be lighting and the mood. So what I'm doing right now is obviously I'm messing with the features because I don't know if I wanted her to have an open mouth or closed mouth, so I did that. And now I am finishing off her hoodie. So the first thing you want to do if you're using my process is you want to block out the main features, and then you want to play around with the colors and mess with the lighting and the depth. You have to add depth. That's the most important thing when you're doing semi-realism, because that's sort of what that's sort of the difference between 2D and 3D. You want to go in between. So it's up to you whether you want to make it 2.1D or 2.9D. But the thing is, with semi-realism, it's about adding depth or taking away depth. If you're taking a 3D drawing and if you're going to make it into a 2D drawing, you want to simplify the features. But if you want to make something 2D into 3D, you want to add features, add the depth, add the shadows and the highlights. Mostly the shadows though, because that's the difference between a flat nose and a nose with definition right there. Okay, so I'm taking a lot of breaks in this drawing because it's actually me drawing on one day and then pausing it and then drawing on another day. So sadly I didn't get to cut the parts away because editing is proving to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay, so when we're talking about making 3D things 2D again, I think something I've learned recently is that you have to choose which features you want to add that's your style. For example, do you draw big lips or big eyes? If so, how do you take that and how do you add things that are actual people have tinier eyes? And how do you take those features and how do you change that into a 2D form? Something that's more 2D than 3D. So what I've found helps is that you can actually copy the shape of the eyes. For example, if they've got droopy eyes, draw droopy eyes but a bit bigger and keep some things of your style. But yeah, so instead of talking about semi-realism, let's go on to lighting and mood. So I want to create warm lighting, but the thing about warm lighting is it's so easy for the entire drawing to look too yellow or to have a lack of colors. So what we're doing today is we're using the color scheme of yellow, blue, and red to make sure that we've got a color scheme going on right now. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to add one lighting element. As you can see, we've got a bright yellow light there, but we've also got a secondary lighting that's blue lighting over there, and that actually helps me a lot because it takes away from there being too much yellow. I also like drawing eyes a lot these days. I don't know, I usually don't like drawing eyes, but I find it really fun to have a bunch of different colors in it because it sort of gives it more color and at the same time it's fun, you know. So, okay, right now I'm drawing the earrings. And I want to add a bit of green because that way it's not just the main color scheme going on. We've got some extra colors like green and purple. Green and purple are, as you guys know, they're secondary colors. So when we add that, it gives it a bit more variety. So another thing I find an easy way to get good lighting is to use some textures that you've got lying around. It can be an old photo or anything. You just mess around with the blurs and the sharpness things, sharpness tools, and then you can get an interesting lighting and just snap, there you have it. So I'm almost done with this drawing now because it's just a sketch, but hopefully I'll come to you guys with something a bit more detailed and a bit more interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe or check out my other videos. Thank you.